Hey people, it is Saturday, June the 22nd. It is 12:13 a.m., so we're just barely into Saturday. I'm on Yonge Street, just north of Carlton. And I thought I'd take a walk down Yonge Street after midnight on this very warm Friday night. It's around 21 Celsius, feeling closer to 28 Celsius with the Humidex. And that was a jam-packed subway shuttle that just pulled away from the bus stop there. So the subway is obviously not running right now here on this part of Yonge Street. I'm not sure what the situation is.
Shuttle buses headed north, load on Yonge Street, around the corner. Shuttle buses headed north, load on Yonge Street, around the corner.
Normally the subway would be running until at least 2 a.m. or so.
Shuttle buses headed north to Yonge, Sinclair, load on Yonge Street, around the corner.
Well, let's just continue on south. We'll see what it's like at Yonge and Dundas.
For 6 seasons and not answer any of my questions. Oh, Liz, one of the places.
Maybe I'll cross to the other side. It's a bit more open over there. I'm not often out and about on downtown Yonge after midnight.
That side.
I know there's a scheduled subway closure for this weekend. Do those start at midnight? I just always assumed they would start at 6 a.m. or 5:30 or whenever the subway normally begins running in the morning. And a bit quieter here now that we're away from the intersection and away from the subway station. So the next subway station is Dundas to the south. I was going to say Gunzenheit. Alright, here's Gerrard Street.
All I know that like yes, it's long-term investment is not.
IKEA is obviously closed for the night. See how the sort of Muzak zone is along Yonge Street this late on a Friday night / Saturday morning. McDonald's is open, as it always is. Zanzibar is obviously open. Elm Street. Looks like this claw machine arcade is closed though. I thought they stayed open later. Maybe the one further south is still open. Our furniture warehouse though is going strong. Like Five Guys might have just closed. I do see someone in there though who doesn't look like a employee, but I'm not sure what their hours are. I think it says 12 a.m. I think they closed at 12. And I know the Shake Shack here closes at 11. Here is Yonge and Dundas. Still got some music blasting even though it's past midnight. I'll cross to the other side. music seems to have stopped now, actually. Well, I guess I'll cross this way. I was going to go through the scramble. So it's still quite lively at this late hour. Looks like the party is starting back up over there. Let's go and see if that other claw machine arcade is open. I think the Shoppers Drug Mart is closed, actually. The one up at Yonge and College, where I began the video, was a 24-hour Shoppers. This one is not. I think it closes at midnight.
Well,
Looks like this one is closed also. I thought they stayed open until 1 or 2 a.m., but according to this, they close at 12 on Friday and Saturday. 11:30 every other night. A bit quieter here the further south we go. That place is still open. Let's take a walk past Massey Hall. I think Yonge Street from this point south still has plenty of people walking on the street, but it definitely starts to drop off in terms of interesting things to see late at night as it heads into the financial district. area south of here. Massey Hall looks awesome. Let's walk through this alley back up to Yonge Dundas Square. After midnight alley walk, something I don't often do. This is actually called O'Keefe Lane. Quite well lit here, actually. Definitely smells like an alley too. I just saw a rat scurry across the way up ahead. What more could you ask for? A rat in an alleyway after midnight. And back to Yonge and Dundas. I think I can hear rats squeaking over there. Alright, let's make our way over onto Dundas Street East here. You can see my battery is getting close to the end of its life. Luckily, I did bring my portable battery handle, so I'm just going to plug that in. Not sure how much juice it has in it, but we'll find out. There we go. It looks like it's fully charged. So I am good to go. Crossing Victoria Street. Here's the Imperial Pub. Long-standing, beloved watering hole. Here for many, many decades. It's been somewhat thrown into question whether this will be demolished or not to make way for a new development. I think that proposal has been temporarily put on the back burner, so I think the Imperial Pub will live on a bit longer, which I think many people will be happy to find out or hear about. This whole block actually was slated to be redeveloped, including the Burrito Boys on the eastern end here, which I wasn't too happy to hear would be closing, but I assume they just reopen another location nearby. I doubt the Imperial Pub will do the same though, if that comes to pass. But for now, we can still enjoy some burritos from this location and check out the old pub. All right, let's cross the street. I wonder where everyone is going at this hour. It must be getting closer to 1 o'clock by now. It's past 12:30, most certainly. What time is it now? It's been a while since I've done a walk at this time. 12:36 a.m. right now. I am a night owl, but I tend to be an indoor night owl, so I'll be up till 3, 4 in the morning, but usually in the comfort of my apartment and not out on the streets at that time. And crossing Church. Looks like this is still open. And of course the Dundas Market, 24 hours. And there's a few other spots along here that are open all night. They're open very late in any case. This is open till 4 a.m. I was just reading a recent thread on the AskTO subreddit. Someone was asking, why aren't there any late night or 24-hour restaurants or places in Toronto? I remember thinking, well, there actually are quite a lot. I guess they just weren't looking very hard. Just on this one street alone, there are about a half a dozen of them. There's Afro's over there, that's still open. It's a highly regarded pizza place. Grillies is open. I think they stay open 24 hours. And that is a huge pile of garbage across the street. Looks like someone tore something up there. Peterland is open.
그거요. 그 직장난이요. 비서.
And we're at Jarvis. What else is open here? Papa John's is still open. This is a takeout place though. This is obviously open. Apparently Vape X is open. Strangely, unless they forgot to turn off their sign. And King's Place Barbecue and Curry is open. And it would be unusual if this wasn't open. And it does get a bit quieter once you pass Fillmore's. But Dundas and Sherbourne is up ahead. And I know that's usually quite lively well into the night, although that's not exactly a lively intersection that I would recommend hanging out or checking out on a Friday night. But there are places that are open there. Looks like George's is still open. So Dundas and Sherbourne is just the next intersection to the east. And Sector 17 here also still open. And this is the homeward stretch for me here. So I'm going to start to wrap things up. I had a pleasant walkabout on this Friday night. I did 3 videos starting after 10:30 p.m. until after 12:30 a.m. And this last one was fairly interesting as it was the latest one, and I don't often find myself out at this time, as I was saying. So I hope you enjoyed the late night early morning walk along downtown Yonge, checking out Yonge and Dundas also, and along Dundas Street East as I made my way home. Plenty of things still open. It's not terribly late though. We'll see how many of those places are still open after 2 or 3 a.m. Might be a different story then, but leave a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. And be sure to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already done so. And also be sure to hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any of my videos. And if you'd like to support the channel, there are links in the description where you can do so via PayPal, as well as via my merch store. Or you can also support the channel by becoming a channel member, or by sending a super thanks if you prefer. And you can find me on Instagram also under KContinuum. So thanks for watching, and thanks to all the channel members. And be sure to keep checking back, because as always, I will continue.